Hi guys, so in this video we're going to see how you can underwrite a deal using Proplab. So first of all, it's pretty easy. You only have to put any property address here in the text box. We have two type of addresses, one that they are on market and the other ones that they are off market. So on market is the most straightforward and easy stuff because, well, you select the property. If you are unsure about what's the best approach on this particular property, you can use the universal template that is going to go between seller financing, subject to, and a cash offer. If the property is turnkey, probably the AI will go through seller financing. If the property have a mortgage, it will try to do a subject to. But in this case, since the property is a fixer-upper, we're going to use the fix and flip basic template. So we click continue, and here we put how far we want the comps to be. Of course, if it's like a nice area like Houston that you have a higher population, keep it to 0.5 miles radius. If you're not happy with the comps, you can go further to 0.7, 1 mile. And here, since the property is on market, the AI already knows the asking price, already knows 20 pictures. We raise it actually from 10, so you have like the more pictures that you have, the better. But still can do mistake on our market properties with properties that they don't have interior pictures. This is pretty common, sadly, on some fixer-uppers. They have boarded windows, and the agent don't want to disclose the interior condition. They want potential buyers to just come in. So you just click on Analyze Properties. Unless you have more pictures from the agent, maybe you ask them, the property is boarded, you ask the seller, hey, or the agent, you have some interior pictures, and the agent provides them. And in roughly 60 seconds, you will have a very detailed report with ARVs, max level offers, and 3 comps. So depending on the load, sometimes it takes 60 seconds, sometimes it can take a bit more, a bit less. So the asking price on this one is 110. The AI is recommending me to offer actually 110. Say that we have an ARV of 270. We have like a substantial rehab, but we found 4 comps that it backs or max level offer. So as you can see, we have this comp at 250, which is a solid comp. Flipped property, that's the beauty of the AI. The AI it's pretty good at finding flipped properties. This one got sold. I mean, what was built in 9545. It found me also for how much other fixer-uppers got sold. So actually this one, it's a similar square footage, similar layout, similar everything, got sold for 110. And this one, it's still it just come on the market and become pending pretty fast, and it's also at 110. So it was fairly priced compared to what flippers are actually buying and going for. And then you have like some other comps that it's the ceiling. This is new construction. So the AI will give you all of the, the full analysis, strongest internal value, renovated home, the same street, subject current list price, fair market value. So an investor is willing to buy properties at roughly 110. Then you can tweak a little bit. I tweaked a little bit my AI prompt. I asked it to give me an itemized rehab list. So you can modify the template if you want to make it show the same stuff. And then at the end, you can start like asking questions. And if during the onboarding you selected a county, the system, each 3 days, is going to recommend you 3 flips or 3 potential fixer-uppers to analyze. So this is for on-market properties. Let's go for off-market. Off-market, I recommend you to take a little bit of more time before the actual analysis than rather, chatting with the AI and giving more additional details. So first of all, this property is for sale by owner, so the AI don't know what's the asking price, don't know anything about the deal. So you have to paste the address again. Select the template, fix and flip. This is a fixer-upper. Let me show you the pictures. As you can see, at some point, they try to fix a little bit this property. They removed all of the carpets and everything. So, and also the pictures are older, so it's a fixer upper. So let me put here in the additional instructions, the most important thing is seller asked 259K. So I am putting here what the seller wants. And why I'm dividing the screen, because one of the coolest features that they like from Proplab is that I can just drag and drop stuff. So it's not like my, you know, using my cell phone, everything is will be like way more complicated. So ideally, you have to drag and drop kitchen and bathroom pictures. But 5 is more than enough. Usually the status is the same overall through the property. So the condition is similar. Let's wait another 60 to 90 seconds. If you don't know anything about Proplab, you can see the tips here at the bottom about other cool features that we do have, ARB calculator, find a deal, etc. But as you can see, I had to spend a little bit because otherwise, if I just click next, the AI will only use this Google Street View image that you barely see the condition of the home. You don't actually see the picture of the home more closer, but we provided the picture, so the AI found that the condition is way better than we expected, because it's not actually that bad. Well, 259 surprise, deal, it's fair. That type 20% ROI. So again, I will double check. We are always from the same side of the highway, so it's the same subdivision, same everything. AI found me a lot of comps above 400K, so ARB of this one is 435. Estimated rehab it's 60K. And again, I asked the AI in my AI template to give me like an itemized renovation cost, always trying to be on budget as much as possible. So, well, it's telling me that if we spend 60K, we value it to 44K, we have to file it with for a 10K discount. It will make a profit of 72,000. So, well, that's basically how it looks like. This strategy, this method of drag and dropping images and copy and pasting the address and putting the asking price and everything works with InvestorLift, with forsalebyowner.com. It works on Facebook groups, so you can just browse Facebook group and start drag and dropping pictures directly into Proplab, and the system will analyze it. We are working on the next update to actually show you here the pictures that you provided, so that it gets stored within the analysis. So that will be like also helpful. And well, probably we want to increase the number of pictures that you can upload from 5 to 10. And one little teaser that we probably noticed here is that I have like a Proplab extension here that's coming soon, where the system will basically automatically pull the address if you're like on Zillow or in any well-known CRM. And you can just call the deal underwriter directly here. The system will pull the address automatically, and you will be able to select your templates, and you can just underwrite deals directly from Zillow without having to go back to Proplab website or whatever. You're just browsing Zillow. Probably we will make it work with other portals, Redfin, maybe InvestorLift, we will see. We only need to have the address. Sadly, on InvestorLift, you don't always have. But well, hope that you like this introductory video about how the deal underwriter, the main tool that we have, works. Thanks for watching.